Details as we get them. In Dayton, for the I-Team, I'm John Bedell, News Center 7.
MV Realty has refused a repeated request for an on-camera interview. In a statement sent to the I-Team, MV said they are confident they will be in full compliance with state and federal laws. You can read the entire statement from MV Realty and see the I-Team's previous reports on this company on whio.com.
Some teachers and staff at Mad River schools are now carrying guns. The Mad River School's armed response team was approved Thursday by the Ohio School Safety Center. 20-plus team members passed an evaluation, then took multiple courses of training with first responders. They do not wear their guns all day, but they do have quick access to them.
Our parents are very thankful that we have this in place. Yeah, in light of the number of mass shootings that have occurred recently, our students and their staff feel much more comfortable with that we have this in place.
The superintendent said the program will cost the district less than $10,000 per year. Members of Congress want to better protect children online. Grieving parents testified on Capitol Hill today to warn about the dangers of social media for kids. Kristen Bride's 16-year-old son Carson took his own life in 2020 after he was cyberbullied on Snapchat. She told lawmakers his abusers used apps that let them hide their identities.
It should not take grieving parents filing lawsuits to hold this industry accountable for their dangerous and addictive product designs.
Lawmakers said there is no regulatory agency with the power to hold social media platforms accountable for not protecting kids. There are bipartisan proposals being discussed in Congress that would change that.
And parts of the Miami Valley might look a little more like this tomorrow. Thankfully, not as dusty, though. This is what high winds are doing and the dirt getting blown around in Lubbock, Texas, reducing visibility, as you can see right there. Meteorologist Barbara Gotro has experience covering this kind of wind in that part of Texas.
And now, your Storm Center 7 forecast with meteorologist Austin Chaney.
And no dust, but we have some rain, and we do have that wind.
Yeah, it's picking up right now.
Already. I mean, we just picked up a gust in Springboro of about 37 miles an hour, close to 30 here in Dayton. And it's these winds that will both usher in all that warm air tomorrow, and then more warm air on Thursday. That could spark off a storm risk. So a lot to kind of unpack here
going on
over the next 3 minutes. Let's go ahead and dive into weather. Here's the winds out there right now. We just picked up a wind gust of 31 miles per hour in Dayton. Several locations are reporting wind gusts between 15 and 25 miles per hour. This is a big change from just an hour and a half ago where we weren't terribly windy. So the winds are increasing now. By the time you get out the door tomorrow morning and head off to work, we can have some wind gusts around 40 miles per hour. So this wind is on the tail end of the rain. That's on the way out of here for the most part, with some scattered showers just left over. Look at the temperatures out there this evening. If you just took a snapshot right now and then tried to guess what month it is, I don't think February would be your top guess. So that's where we are. 54 here in Dayton, 52 there in Greenville. See, as we send the map into motion, the bulk of the rain's on the way out. We'll have some scattered showers overnight, and then we'll start to dry things out into tomorrow. So if you do have to do some driving late tonight, you may have some wet roads to contend with, but none of the rain that's left out there is heavy, so I don't think you'll run into many issues, but certainly know that you could have some wet spots out there. Big picture shows this. Most of the rain that we're going to contend with over the next 24 hours is the rain that we've got right now. There's a lot of dry air off towards our southwest. That moves in tomorrow. It gives us the sunshine and the wind both help to really warm up these temperatures. So let's take a quick look at Futurecast. Rain is exiting. We've got cloudy skies hanging around for the next several hours. Maybe still a sprinkle chance to about 5 in the morning. Then by 8 in the morning, the clouds are breaking up. We've got the sunshine coming out, and the temperatures will be off to the races. Look at our forecast hour by hour temperature-wise. We start out in the 50s, mid-50s, so really not much cooler than where we're at right now. We get all the way to 70 degrees by 3 o'clock tomorrow. Folks, that'll be a record high temperature. The record high for the day is 69 degrees, set back in the 50s. And then we stay pretty mild into the 50s as we look ahead to tomorrow evening. Now, the winds, so that's going to be the big story tomorrow. You see, by 9 in the morning, we're already gusting 40-plus miles an hour. Look at Wapakoneta and Greenville, 48 and 47 miles per hour. So if you drive a high-profile vehicle, if you're a truck driver, or just probably anybody, you can feel that wind on your steering wheel first thing tomorrow morning. We stay breezy through the day tomorrow. Things start to relax tomorrow evening. And then we have to turn the page to the next issue coming on down the track, and that's that chance for severe thunderstorms. Storm Prediction Center already has the entire Miami Valley in a level 2 out of 5. Slight risk for severe thunderstorms on Thursday. Right now, I think the main threat will be damaging straight line winds during the afternoon hours, but there's the chance that we could also have a brief spin-up tornado. So Futurecast shows it like this going into Thursday morning. My data has dropped out on me, but I can tell you this. In between the warm and the cold fronts, that's an unstable part of the system. When the cold front comes through Thursday afternoon, there will be thunderstorms on that, and we'll be fine-tuning that part of the forecast throughout the day tomorrow. So be sure to stay tuned. Starting out with Kirsty at 4:25 in the morning. 7-day forecast, 70, warm and breezy tomorrow. Lots of sunshine as well. Showers and thunderstorms likely on Thursday. Cold stuff returns on Friday. I have 34 with a few snow flurries. The weekend looks nice. 44 on Saturday, mostly sunny. Same story to Sunday, just a little bit warmer. We'll start to track some rain chances by next Monday and Tuesday.
Austin, but before we let you go, well, all right. I spoke a little prematurely. We'll come back on the other side of the break and talk with Austin about a big change coming for him. Coming your way next, we sat down with this woman and we listened to about what it took to save her life today. So special and for very good reason.